Chaster Johnson is the CEO and founder of the Stockbossup App, and he's on the line here just now. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Yep, I'm doing great. Now, first of all, what actually is the Stockbossup App? What does it do?
The Stockbossup app is like a Twitter or a Facebook
Hmm.
or a LinkedIn, but for investors.
Yeah.
And the key difference between what any other social media site would do and what we're doing, because we're focused on investing, is
Yeah.
we take everyone's data that we're collecting, and instead of trying to sell you something, we try to give people a better portfolio so they can
Hmm.
outperform the stock market.
Yeah, and that's interesting because I think a lot of people are scared of their data being taken, but you're saying that you're not using it for sales purposes or anything, so I guess is it pretty safe still?
Yeah, people are very worried about that, especially with everything Facebook is doing.
Yeah.
And even before all of the craziness with Facebook, we've had a mission to use people's data to try to help them gain more wealth for themselves. A lot of
Mm.
the people that use our system are underserved communities that are underserved by the financial industry. So we really strive to help them pursue wealth for themselves.
Yeah. And why is it important that investment needs its own social media website or app?
Oh, it's extremely important.
Yeah.
It's That's such a great question. Thank you for asking that.
Mm.
The You think about you want to invest, right? And
Yeah.
no investment advisor wants you because you don't make more than, let's say, $80,000 or 100,000 pounds. So they don't really want to deal with you, or they'll give you a
Mm.
robo advisor that isn't interested in growing your wealth. So you go to Facebook and you're getting all these ideas, right?
Yeah.
Non-vetted, don't know who they are. They talk loud, so you want to listen to them,
Yeah.
and they get more views on Facebook because they talk loud. They might get more engagement from you, but that doesn't
Mm.
mean that they're going to give you something that's going to give you good advice. So
Yeah.
our app, our goal, and we've set up the whole structure so that you actually trend more if you're giving good ideas to other people.
Yeah.
So what we've done is change at the whole model where instead of you get engagement, you get more trending and more amplification. If you are helping people with growing their wealth, we amplify your voice and give you more views.
Yeah. And the thing is, Facebook and Twitter are so big that maybe wouldn't it be better to just set up a group on Facebook and do it from there because everyone's on Facebook already anyway?
It's a it's a tough fight, right?
Yeah.
I'm definitely the underdog in all of this with our company,
Yeah.
but Facebook, at the end of the day, have no interest in you growing your wealth.
Mm.
They don't have any interest in that. No
Yeah.
matter what you do on Facebook, the goal of how things are engaged and how things are seen is by entertainment and getting people roused up. I mean, we knew this before everything came out about the whistleblower, all that, all
Yeah.
that stuff of all the things they're doing to stir anger and everything.
Yeah.
And whatever, I don't that is what it is. But that's what they have to do to keep on doing what they're doing. They have no interest they'll never send you something or have something in your feed that's going to actually help you grow your wealth. And
Yeah.
I think people are interested in that, and we're trying to pursue that. And it's a big risk, but we're going to see what happens. And people have responded well to it, so we
Yeah.
will continue doing it.
Yeah, and it's interesting because every time you mention like a Facebook whistleblower or Facebook have been found out for something, you're never sure which occasion you're talking about because it's happened so much.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the most recent one is there's this, I guess it was some whistleblower that came out and she said, yeah, what Facebook is intentionally trending things that are stirring anger and
Yeah.
resentment towards each other. And it's like, yeah, we know that already.
Yeah.
I've looked at my wife's feed. It's horrible. People, the things that will trigger her the fastest is what she gets
Yeah.
in her feed all the time, I don't use Facebook, so I
Mm.
just know it from what she sees and what my friends see. They're seeing all the stuff that's stirring anger.
Yeah. And I think I heard the other day that they rank the posts, like if they've got the angry emoji, which you can react with, they rank the highest, really.
I didn't even read that, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't even be surprised. It's just easier. It's just
Yeah.
easier to get you more engaged, so you'll look at more ads, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to beat Goliath by doing something that people actually want, is
Mm.
using their data to help them instead of just selling them ads.
Yeah, and just looking at Twitter here as well, the things that are trending include Johnson out, which trends pretty much every day, to be honest, and interestingly, Poopy Pants Biden. I don't know what that's about, but I'd love to find out.
I hate to say this. I mean, on Stockbossup, what's trending is a little bit more boring. It's probably about Tesla stock and
Yeah,
about maybe some other boring medical stock. It's just
yeah.
it's boring, but it's more helpful. It's more healthier.
Yeah, and I suppose the people that would want to join your app would be more interested in that than
Yeah.
hatred.
And in a few months, what we're trying to do, we have this great partnership with a company called Rap Snacks here in the U.S.
Mm.
They have a lot of connections to rappers and different celebrities.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is they're going to come on and they're going to start making some stock picks also, and people will be able to compete with their own portfolio, their own virtual portfolio, to see if they can do it better than them, and if they can beat them, then we'll give them some prizes and stuff. So we're really just trying to bring this community in to help people build better portfolios for themselves.
Yeah, and who uses this app? Is it investors and investees then?
The vast majority of people that are using the app right now are people that have never invested before and they're trying to learn. So we have this interesting dynamic where we have this huge audience hungry for information, and now we're going out there looking for professionals and people that do understand it to play this game with our trending to see if they can be the one that's amplified to our audience.
Yeah. And that's interesting because, to be honest, I expected it to be the other way around, maybe full of people who wanted their stuff invested in and nobody was interested. So it's good that you've got a lot of investors on board.
Yeah, because of our algorithm, we trend by performance. And so people have tried to put in the small cap stocks. They've tried to do something to be like a Wall Street Bets, and our algorithm just says no, 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 no. You're not going to trick our community. That investment in GMC. By the time you posted about it, it was too late. So we already know, like, our algorithm will shut down that kind of stuff. So that's why you're not seeing as many people trying to push their own small cap investments on our community.
Yeah, and you're probably not doing the same naughty stuff that Facebook are, but are you doing any naughty stuff yourself on your site? Because now's the time to own up.
No. No, nothing. No. It's, I used to be a hedge fund manager, so whenever someone looks at it, they always say, "Wow, you're always trending on your own site." And it's like, well, unfortunately, I used to be a hedge fund manager, so I'm doing basic things to keep my portfolio strong and keep myself amplified. But someone else comes along and I immediately get kicked off. So it's all good. I'm not doing anything naughty for myself. No tweaks in the algorithm to keep my voice at the top.
Yeah, is an algorithm easily riggable if you're the administrator of the app?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's all about trust, right? I could say, oh yeah, I can mess with it, but I say that, and then everyone's like, well, forget this then. Why would we even deal with it? So now I have an algorithm that's cheating for me, but no one's using. So you have to keep it honest, right?
Yeah. And is it just an app, or is there a website as well, perhaps, for people that don't want to use up all the storage on their phone?
Oh yeah, stockbossup.com. It's the same community. You can easily just go there and use it. You can also go there and share articles and posts from anyone you like on any other social media platform. We completely are integrated into any other site you want to try using.
Yeah, that's good then that you've got a site, because time and time again I see people that just set up an app, or even the government seem to be announcing an app to solve every issue, and it's like, come on, not everyone has a phone and 1 million gigabytes of storage. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in an interesting space. All the
Mm,
young people on our app want the app for the ease
yeah.
of use, but we are getting into these investment clubs and these institutions that have an older generation of people, and they just want a site. So we
Yeah.
really want to connect them so
Mm.
that we can share that wisdom, and we need the site to
Yeah.
allow the whole audience to
Yeah.
contribute.
And then there's the other audience who would maybe want to, I don't know, send a letter with their contributions.
And if they want to print it out and send it,
Yeah.
they
They
feel
could
free to do
fax it.
that.
Yeah.
We support that.
Yeah. Well, where are we able to check out the app? I take it is it in the usual app stores that come with phones.
Yep, you can go to Apple or Google, look up Stockbossup will be the first thing that pops up, or just
Yeah.
go to Google and look up Stockbossup, and the site's the first thing that pops up as well.
Great. Well, thanks very much for joining us here on the show today. It's been great talking to you.
All right, thank you, Toby. Much appreciate it.